Are you taking magnesium glycinate every single day? In this video, I'm going to show you the critical mistakes that are making your magnesium supplementation completely worthless. You absolutely have to know this. Hey everyone, and welcome to Revitamen. We're going to cover everything you need to know about taking magnesium glycinate the right way. But make sure you stick around until the end, because mistake number 1 is the one that completely transformed my health, and I guarantee it will shock you. All right, let's not waste any time. The biggest mistake most people make, and we're starting with a huge one, is mistake number 7. Taking magnesium glycinate with calcium-rich foods or supplements. Let me explain why this is so critical. Calcium and magnesium compete for absorption in your digestive system. When you take them together, you're essentially blocking the magnesium from getting into your bloodstream. It's like trying to fit 2 people through a single doorway at the same time. If you're having your magnesium supplement with a glass of milk, cheese, or yogurt, or if you're taking a calcium supplement at the same time, you're wasting your money and your magnesium. The calcium will win that battle almost every time. If you can just fix this one thing, you'll already be ahead of 90% of people taking magnesium supplements. And if you thought that was a game changer, you have no idea what's coming. The final mistake we'll cover is even more important and could be the reason you're not feeling any benefits from your magnesium at all. Okay, moving on to mistake number 6, which is taking the wrong dosage for your specific needs. Here's what most people don't understand. The recommended daily allowance for magnesium varies significantly based on your age, sex, and lifestyle. For adult men, it's typically between 310 and 420 milligrams per day. For women, it's between 310 and 320 milligrams. But here's where it gets interesting. If you're an athlete, if you're under chronic stress, if you drink alcohol regularly, or if you're taking certain medications like proton pump inhibitors or diuretics, your magnesium needs can be significantly higher. Most magnesium glycinate supplements come in doses ranging from 100 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium per serving. But many people don't realize that magnesium glycinate is only about 14% elemental magnesium by weight. So when you see a 500 milligram capsule of magnesium glycinate, you're not getting 500 milligrams of actual magnesium, you're getting closer to 70 milligrams. This is crucial to understand because you need to read the label carefully and look for the amount of elemental magnesium, not just the total magnesium glycinate content. Next up is mistake number 5, taking magnesium at the wrong time of day. Timing matters more than you think. Magnesium glycinate is known for its calming properties because the glycine component has relaxing effects on the brain. This makes it ideal for taking in the evening, about 30 minutes to an hour before bed. Taking it in the morning might make you feel sluggish or tired during the day when you need to be alert and productive. I learned this the hard way when I started taking my magnesium with breakfast and couldn't figure out why I was dragging through my mornings. Once I switched to taking it before bed, not only did my energy improve during the day, but my sleep quality dramatically increased. The magnesium helps relax your muscles and calm your nervous system, while the glycine supports the production of serotonin, which converts to melatonin at night.
Another common one is mistake number 4, not considering interactions with other supplements and medications. This is a big one that could actually be dangerous. Magnesium can interact with several common medications. If you're taking antibiotics, particularly tetracyclines or quinolones, magnesium can reduce their effectiveness by binding to them in your gut. You should separate these by at least 2 hours. If you're on bisphosphonates for bone health, magnesium can interfere with their absorption. Blood pressure medications, particularly calcium channel blockers, can have enhanced effects when combined with magnesium, potentially lowering your blood pressure too much. And if you're taking any muscle relaxants, magnesium's muscle-relaxing properties can amplify their effects. On the supplement side, taking magnesium with zinc can reduce zinc absorption. If you're taking both, it's best to separate them by a couple of hours. Iron supplements can also compete with magnesium for absorption. The key here is to either space out your supplements throughout the day or consult with a healthcare provider about the best timing strategy for your specific supplement stack. Now let's talk about mistake number 3, expecting immediate results and giving up too soon. Here's the reality that supplement companies don't want you to know. Magnesium glycinate is not a quick fix. It's not like taking a pain reliever where you feel better in 30 minutes. Your cells need time to replenish their magnesium stores, especially if you've been deficient for months or years. Most people will start noticing subtle improvements within 1 to 2 weeks, particularly with sleep quality and muscle relaxation. But the full benefits, including improvements in energy, mood, anxiety, and cardiovascular health, can take anywhere from 4 to 12 weeks of consistent supplementation. I see so many people take magnesium for a week, don't notice anything dramatic, and then quit, saying it doesn't work. That's like going to the gym once and expecting to see abs. Your body is a complex system, and it needs time to rebalance its magnesium levels. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body. Every single cell in your body needs magnesium to function properly. When you've been deficient, it takes time for all those systems to recalibrate. Stick with it for at least 8 to 12 weeks before deciding whether it's working for you. And the second to last mistake, number 2 on our list, is another incredibly important one: taking magnesium on an empty stomach and experiencing digestive issues. Now, magnesium glycinate is actually the most gentle form of magnesium on the digestive system, which is why it's so popular. Unlike magnesium oxide or magnesium citrate, which can cause diarrhea or stomach upset, magnesium glycinate is chelated, meaning the magnesium is bound to glycine, which makes it much easier to absorb and much gentler on your gut. However, some people still experience nausea, stomach discomfort, or loose stools when taking it on an empty stomach, especially when they first start or if they're taking higher doses.
Here's what you need to do. Start with a lower dose, maybe 100 to 200 milligrams of elemental magnesium, and take it with a small meal or snack. This doesn't have to be a full dinner, just something like a handful of nuts, a piece of fruit, or some crackers. The food helps buffer the magnesium and slows down its absorption slightly, which can prevent any digestive discomfort. As your body adjusts over a week or two, you can gradually increase your dose if needed. This is something I see almost everyone doing wrong, and it's sabotaging your results because if the supplement makes you feel sick, you're not going to keep taking it consistently. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The number one mistake that is completely destroying your magnesium supplementation results is buying cheap, low-quality magnesium glycinate that isn't actually magnesium glycinate at all. Here's the shocking truth. Not all magnesium glycinate supplements are created equal, and the supplement industry is notoriously under-regulated. Many cheap magnesium supplements labeled as magnesium glycinate are actually a blend of magnesium oxide or magnesium carbonate with a tiny bit of glycine added. Or they use inferior forms of magnesium glycinate that have very poor bioavailability. Some manufacturers use what's called magnesium biglycinate, which is legitimate, but others use a magnesium and glycine blend that isn't properly chelated at all. Here's how to protect yourself. First, look for third-party testing certifications like USP, NSF, or Consumer Lab on the label. These organizations independently verify that what's on the label is actually in the bottle. Second, check for the term fully reacted or chelated magnesium biglycinate on the ingredient list. This indicates a higher quality product. Third, be skeptical of prices that seem too good to be true. Quality magnesium glycinate costs more to manufacture than cheap forms of magnesium. So if you're seeing a bottle that's significantly cheaper than reputable brands, there's usually a reason. I switched from a budget brand I was buying at a big box store to a high-quality third-party tested magnesium glycinate, and the difference was night and day. With the cheap stuff, I honestly couldn't tell if it was doing anything. With the quality brand, within 2 weeks my sleep improved, my muscle cramps disappeared, and my anxiety levels noticeably decreased. You can take magnesium every single day, but if you're taking a low-quality product with poor absorption, you might as well be flushing your money down the toilet. So, there you have it, the 7 biggest mistakes people make when taking magnesium glycinate. We covered not taking it with calcium, getting your dosage wrong, timing it incorrectly, ignoring drug interactions,
expecting instant results, taking it on an empty stomach, and the most important one, buying low-quality magnesium that doesn't actually work. Now I have a question for you. Which of these mistakes were you making? Be honest and let me know in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'd love to hear about your experience with magnesium supplementation. If you got value from this video, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.